Historic, tight-knit, unhurried. There are many words to describe this town, and yet none of them can quite fully portray the mood and personality here. Welcome to Elkton, Oregon. Originally land used by the Umpqua tribe, this area saw generation after generation of fishing, hunting, and seasonal gathering long before any white man ever set foot here. However, in the 1830s, the Hudson Bay Company set up a fort on the north bank of the Umpqua River, called Fort Umpqua. The fort was a regional hub for fur trading, river transport, trappers, and the Upper Umpqua people. A few decades later, there was a privately funded effort by some Californians who believed that there could be gold in southern Oregon's rivers that came through the area. It was called the Klamath Exploring Expedition. As they explored the region, they assessed the mineral, agricultural, and commercial potential, setting up new town sites wherever they deemed appropriate. Literally following in the footsteps of what the Hudson Bay Company had already set up here at Fort Umpqua, they platted a town based on the trails and land systems connected with the fort. So in 1850, the town of Elkton was born. Only a year later, a post office had been established, and the small town was known as a key transportation point along the Umpqua River for people traveling to California mining regions, as well as serving the agricultural efforts of the area. Elkton would remain a small community focused on timber and agriculture through most of the 20th century. Today, Elkton is part of a federally recognized wine-growing region. It is a community invested in its natural resources, of which it seems there are many. Taking a look around town doesn't take long. There's not much here for tourists to see or do, but it is a place of great natural beauty and a place to slow down and take in the scenery. Behind the library is a recreation of the old Hudson Bay Company's Fort Umpqua. There is also a garden and butterfly display down there too, when in season. I also found it interesting that the old Elkton Lodge building had been turned into a general store. Fitting that such a small town has an old-timey general store such as this. I don't know that you could fill much more than half a day here as a road-tripping tourist like myself, but if you were looking for somewhere to escape the city and commercialized sprawl, this definitely fits the bill. A unique little community built right into the hillside beside the beautiful Umpqua River. We'll see you next time somewhere else down the road.